It is good, yo. It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, we are going to be going over my 500,000 MT squad builder. So if you have, 400 or 6 to 600,000, anywhere in that range, this is the video for you. Heck, even if you have maybe even a little more or even a less, this is a video that everybody can watch because all these players are good for their specific value. Now, before we dive any further into our video today, if you are new to the channel and have not yet, please consider smashing that subscribe button as we are on the road to 90,000 subscribers. We're going to start it off at the point guard position, obviously. And is there ever a more steady guy to rely on than Penny Hardaway? Is there a better, more complete point guard in the game than Penny Hardaway? I don't know if I have the answer to it. This dude is Mr. Steady for me. Now, you can get one for 59,000 that you guys can see. If you want one with, that is fully badged, you might have to spend a little more MT. But I'm in love with Penny Hardaway. I think he is a better version of what Magic Johnson can provide. And because of that, and just how high I am on the card, I think even if you have to find a badged up one and spend a little more, he is so worth it. He's a top 2 point guard in my opinion in the game, and because of that, because he goes for 60,000 MT, it is literally a no-brainer. Next up, we do have the shooting guard position. Now, the shooting guard position is a tough position because you got guys like Jimmy Butler, Julius Erving, all these cards that go for over 100,000 MT. And then you got James Harden. Now, do I think James Harden is better than all those guys? I don't necessarily know. But what I do know is he's the shooting guard I run on my road to 250K account, which is my best account. You can get one for, 50,000 MT. And to me, that's just absolutely ridiculous. 6'5", 91 3-ball, 85 driving dunk, 87 ball handle. Defensively, he's going to hold it down well enough. 91 speed, 89 lateral quickness. Can move just as well, if not better, than any other shooting guard in the game. He is absolutely incredible. There's a reason you see nearly every single comp player in my team, whether you are on current or next gen, still running James Harden. I mean, guys, he is 50,000 MT right now at the time I'm recording this video. And to me, it's an absolute steal. Now, again, if prices go down a little bit, I'm recording this video a little earlier than you guys are seeing it. But I'm telling you, for his specific value, James Harden is very, very solid. At the small forward position, another very good, I don't want to call him a budget option, but he kind of is a budget option, is Andre Kirilenko. He's just a guy that his price has just continued to go down as times went on. And I mean, for guys like me and you, I mean, for 40,000 MT, heck, 35,000 MT is what I've seen Andre Kirilenko right there. Are you kidding me? I mean, a Hall of Fame clamp 6'9" player that can shoot the ball for that cheap is an absolute steal. You guys want to see my road to 250K account? You guys think I'm joking? Penny Hardaway, James Harden, Andre Kirilenko. Starting power forward position, this is our budget baller right here, Mr. Jonathan Isaac. 3,000 MT for Jonathan Isaac. I can't even say it's like an absolute steal because he goes for 3,000. Like, that's what he goes for, but it just feels like you're taking candy from a baby when we're talking about the price on Jonathan Isaac. 6'11", 84 3-ball, 85 driving dunk, 83 ball handle, 93 block, good steal. Like, he doesn't do anything bad on the court. Do I wish his speed was a little higher? I mean, maybe. But that is the only thing. If you are going to complain about Jonathan Isaac, that is legitimately the only thing you can complain about. Whether you are on current gen or you're on next gen, Jonathan Isaac is one of those guys that you can plug in at that power forward position. And he's just going to hold it down. Is he going to be as good as Giannis? I don't think so. But he's 3,000 MT. And he's almost a must-have in my team. The center position might surprise a lot of you guys, including myself. We're going to talk about Dave Cowens, okay? And the reason I want to talk about Dave Cowens is he's 70,000 MT. I want to start off by saying he's 70,000 MT, which quite honestly, guys, it's not that bad. When you look at Dave Cowens for 70,000, let's just look at this one who has a few extra gold badges just to see, okay? 6'9", 78 3-ball, 80 driving dunk. Obviously, his block's a little bit boosted, but just look at the defense. You can get him an 85 speed, a 90 lateral quickness, badge-wise. These are the badges he comes with. Hall of Fame, fearless finisher, putback box, intimidator, rebound chaser, post lockdown, worm, grace under pressure, and hustler. 20 on gold. You can give him limitless spot up, which is just incredible. You see the silver badges he has. I get it. He only has 27 base badges. But if you put the right badges on Dave Cowens, I think because of the jump shot one, I take him over Bill Russell. I think because of the jump shot one, I take him over the guy you guys are going to see at my backup center position. I'm really high on Dave Cowens. I wasn't when the card first came out, but as times went on, I've gained a little bit of an appreciation for what he can do. So you're looking at around 230,000 MT for the starters. The bench unit gets really tough, and it starts at the point guard position. There is not very many good budget point guards. I'm just throwing that fact out there for you guys. There's not very many good budget point guards. So I just have a rough estimate of what John Wall goes for, and I could be completely wrong. But based off of what I'm seeing right about that 150, 160 price point for John Wall. And I mean, if you get a base John Wall for 150,000 MT, I think you're doing pretty good. Okay, so let's just find a pretty base John Wall here. 6'4", 93 ball, 95 driving dunk, 90 ball handle, 81 steal, 93 perimeter defense, 96 speed, sweep ball acceleration, 94 lateral quickness. Total of like 55 base badges. Obviously, you can add whatever to him, but the man is literally complete. The only problem with John Wall, guys, that you guys got to be careful of is the base dribble style. But I've looked at guys like plugging in De'Aaron Fox. I thought about DeJounte Murray. And I said, you know what? If I want to give you guys the best chance to compete against other dudes, you need a good point guard, and John Wall's that. I know you only have 500,000 MT, and he takes up, heck, nearly half of it. But John Wall is that good. Obviously, if you do pay for him, you might want to start him. But I'm pretty high on John Wall. So obviously, if you spend up for John Wall, you're going to have to save in some categories. And I'm going to tell you guys to save right here with Sam Jones. Sam Jones, a card I run on my No Money Spent Squad series, so it's not like you guys can say, what are you talking about, Ty? You're just plugging in random guys. Sam Jones is good. The only downfall to Sam Jones is his height. Outside of his height, and he's only 6'4", but outside of that, this card is very, very, very solid. You want to know how? 6'4", 94 3-ball, 80 driving dunk, 86 ball handle. Look at the defense. 85 steal, 88 perimeter, 90 speed acceleration, 88 speed with ball, 89 lateral quickness. You look at the badges: Hall of Fame catch and shoot, mismatch expert, quick first step, and dead eye. You look at those top 4 badges. Are you kidding me? We're talking about a guy who can compete in any type of game. The only problem is he's 6'4". That is the only problem I see with Sam Jones. Still, for his price, is an absolute steal. Get a save up at the small forward position, as well as plugging in Mikal Bridges right here. I've used Mikal Bridges quite a bit. He's a card that has held it down for me. I don't hate Mikal Bridges at all. 6'6", 89 3-ball, 80 driving dunk. He's a 3-and-D guy. That's just what he's going to give you. And if you have John Wall out there, you don't need guys that need to create around him. John Wall can create basically every shot for you. You got Sam Jones, a 3-and-D guy who can create a little bit. Mikal Bridges, just a 3-and-D guy who is incredible with the interceptor badge. Pretty high on those two guys right there that are really, really cheap. Guy you're going to have to spend a little bit of more of some MT on is Draymond Green. Now, let's say a little bit more. He's still pretty cheap, and I feel like his price just keeps going down. And that's crazy to me that we have a Draymond Green that you can get for 25,000 MT. That's as good as he is. I mean, Draymond Green is good, guys. I'm not trying to gas Draymond Green because I don't necessarily love the dude in real life. But for 25,000 MT, you might be wondering, well, what am I getting? You're getting a card that has an 86 3-ball, 75 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 80 block steal, 86 perimeter, 94 interior, good rebounder, 86 speed, 89 lateral quickness. Combine that with very good stats, including Hall of Fame defensive leader, really good shooting badges, as well as a pretty good release all the way around. Draymond Green's a card I got on my road to 250K account. I got the better Draymond Green with the diamond badge, and if you have some extra MT, you can get that. I got him on my No Money Spent account. Got this exact card on my No Money Spent account. He's a card that holds it down. In any type of a setting, he's a card I recommend each and every one of you guys picking up. Last, but certainly not least, at the center position is Tim Duncan. You guys might be wondering, Ty, Will, why do you not just plug in Bill Russell? Bill Russell's cheaper. Well, here's what I like about Tim Duncan. And there was just one up for a buy now for 100,000 MT, so hopefully there still is. 100,000 MT. Tim Duncan. What he gives you, 76 3-ball. That doesn't seem very high, but his release is pretty easy to green if you have enough time. Combined with an easy release with a low 80s 3-ball with the coach, maybe a shoe. It's pretty solid. 85 driving next, 79 ball handle, 95 block, 82 perimeter, 92 interior, great rebounder. 81 speed isn't great, 85 lateral quickness is pretty solid. But look at the badges. Let's just talk about the ones that are really important. Rim protector, box interceptor, intimidator, rebound chaser, post lockdown, and worm. We're talking about a defensive big. With those badges, it's pretty rare to find. And he's only 100,000 MT. Combine that with 34 other badges that are pretty solid. The only real downfall to Tim Duncan are the shooting badges. I mean, his 3-ball isn't high in general. Shooting badges aren't necessarily what you'd love them to be. You can give him sniper though, which is a very good badge. You can give him limitless spot up. Tim Duncan's solid. I don't hate Tim Duncan at all. He's a card I actually ran for a while and wagers and that type of stuff. If you didn't get KG, Tim Duncan is basically an off-brand version. If you gave me 500,000 MT today, the time I'm recording this video, this is the squad that I would probably assemble. It's a squad that I think can compete on both the offensive and defensive end of the court. I think it's pretty balanced, just solid overall. Everybody here can shoot. Neither of the centers are great shooters, but I think their defense makes up for it. I really spent a lot of MT on John Wall, but that's just the difference that I think is between John Wall and a guy like De'Aaron Fox or whoever is next that you guys might want to plug in. I want to know your thoughts down below in the comments. Would you guys have liked to see like a Steve Nash type of player plugged in this type of squad? So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video and found it useful. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.